Like this, they're showing you guys the roadmap here, right? Like there's a lot of important aspects with that. There's something so crucial about documenting the process, right? When you're building a business, vision doesn't always come out fully formed, right? And businesses don't usually come pre-built unless you buy an existing company, right? But in this case, you guys literally had to create the business from scratch. Let's talk about the operation, right? I like to really look under the hood of people's businesses, right? Because the ultimate goal is, hey, how can we all come together, create strategic partnerships, but also help other people learn, grow, and evolve in their business, right? And I think the big thing that we're seeing is like collaboration over competition. You hear that a lot, but how many people really like implement it and put it into place? And I think when you really realize that by connecting with more people at a high level, I mean, that's how winning is done. But let's look at the day-to-day operational standpoint with your unique roles in the business. Like, I know generally Paz runs acquisitions, and Ido, as soon as you have a contract in place, when it comes to the operations and the management with these doors, you kind of step in. What does that look like?
Paz is actually sourcing the deals, bringing all the deals. And as soon as like the deals get into the door, so we start working together, like to determine the rents. I'm speaking only about multifamily because this is what we do. We determine the rents, we check a lot about the area, and then as soon as there is a lot of process until the deal close, and maybe Paz can tell more about it, but as soon as the deal closed, it's like we have a system. We're using Monday. It's yeah, we can.
Let's do that.
It's a really like everything in our business, and this I have great thing to Paz is like on a system. Nothing is on there. Every process from A to Z have like a starting point and a finish, and we'll show you in a second. And it's make our life so much easier and so much more scalable.
Yes.
Because we couldn't. I couldn't do it without the system. We couldn't do it without the system. So
that's incredible. Yeah, I mean, this world of automation, we can do anything virtually, right, from our phones and our laptops. And the quicker that we can remove ourselves from having to do the day-to-day responsibilities of a certain task, right, just to your point, it makes everything easier.
Yes. So we are using Monday for most of our, like, not most, but all of our business operation. We have many tables that help us manage everything, like operation, acquisition, maintenance, rehabs. Everything that we need is here.
That's incredible.
So this is our main format for due diligence, or not due diligence, the deal from the day we find it till the day we refinance or sell it. As you can see, we have the title. We have some comments for each subject or each task that needs to be done. You can put notes, you can write something to other teammate. Actually, most of the businesses we are, and we have a virtual assistant who works us, but most of the businesses work done by us, made by us. So we have the pre-due diligence, the pre-contract, sorry. We have...
That would be all you, right? The tasks are assigned to you in this stage.
Yeah.
And then once you get down to under contract, that's where the warm handoff goes, right?
Exactly. This is where we are under contract. We have many tasks here. You can see it.
Yeah.
It's like we can't miss anything. Like we can, but if we are going through the checklist, probably we'll never miss anything.
Yes.
We do change it from time to time. Every deal we learn something new. So we just add it to this board. That's how it goes. stabilizing. Then we get to refinance and then sell. We have everything needs to be done after we sell it, like turn off the water or transfer the bills, and make sure the deed transferred to the buyer, sorry. Everything that needs to be done is here. This is just an example.
And it's also like correlated, automated to a lot of other boards. So when you press here on something like the deal is under contract or you find the property management, then you have a lot of other tasks in like the maintenance or the insurance, and this is other boards, but it's open automatically.
It's incredible, man.
We have like the tenants board, which has everything on the tenants. I can share it actually, not because there is confidential information of the tenants. Payments by property management company, security deposits. We have here the business side.
This also better not shared.
Yeah.
Only
For sure.
Maybe before you share it.
For sure. There's definitely proprietary stuff that some of it can't be shared. Like this, they're showing you guys the roadmap here, right? Like there's a lot of important aspects with that. So with it, I'll bridge in real quick here, but there's something so crucial about documenting the process, right? When you're building a business, vision doesn't always come out fully formed, right? And businesses don't usually come pre-built unless you buy an existing company, right? But in this case, you guys literally had to create the business from scratch. Everything from the property valuation, the due diligence, putting together the spreadsheets, your project management platform. Like this is hours upon hours upon hours of work.
Days.
So much, yeah. Like so much laid here. Right, but looking like it's almost like the Gary V model. A lot of what we do in house, right? Like we're figuring out, we're building systems, and then in most cases we share most of what we build, right? Because it's like, hey, if we can empower more people with the tools that they need to win, natural law of leadership, it's going to pay dividends back to us, right? Because you help more people win, you got a loyal tribe, and it increases deal flow, right? So all of a sudden you just start having deals dropped in, but. Really cool, man. Just seeing everything you guys have put in place with that, like that goes on and on.
Yeah, it is.
There are a lot of names of tenants and people working with us, and it's just their confidential, so we don't.
Yeah, for sure. There's some important stuff that definitely doesn't need to be shared. But yeah, that's incredible. It's incredible stuff. So one property, right? To your point, you talked about, we've had to add things, and we're learning every day. Because you run into different situations. You miss one small thing in underwriting, right? Like you put the rents a little bit higher than you can actually warrant in an area, or you miss something as far as the repairs and the due diligence. It could literally change a great deal to a deal that could be a complete disaster and put you underwater, right? So it takes, especially when you're talking the bigger deals and bigger opportunities, there's a lot of moving parts that people don't even think about. Yeah. That's incredible. I appreciate you guys sharing that. That's awesome.